Mama, let me help you with it.
Thank you, Mijo.
Looks like you bought out the whole store.
Well, it's Christmas, and we are going to have a big celebration.
You must have got up at the crack of dawn to get all these decorations out.
Well, that's because I want every corner of this house to be filled with the Christmas spirit.
I've never seen you like this. I mean, you've always been into Christmas, but this year you're like going all out.
Oh, this year is special, my son. This is going to be the most wonderful Christmas ever.
What do you mean?
Miguel, after all these years, your brother's coming home. Antonio will be home for Christmas.
Antonio's coming home for Christmas.
Yes.
That's fantastic. I mean, I was so young when he left, I barely even remember him. When's he coming?
Well, I'm not sure, mijo.
Well, I mean, how did all this happen? When'd you hear from him?
Well, Antonio called last night, but when I heard his voice, I fainted and I dropped the phone.
I don't blame you. You must have been shocked. I mean, you've been waiting to hear from Antonio for years.
I know.
And since he left, you've lit a candle every night praying for his return.
I know, and now my prayers have been answered.
Well, tell me, Mama, what did he say?
Well, I really did not get to talk to him. Luis picked up the phone after I dropped it, but Antonio was no longer on the line. Someone else was.
Who?
Sheridan.
What?
I know it sounds strange, but Luis said it was Sheridan's voice on the phone.
Mama, that's impossible. Sheridan's dead.
I know, mijo. But Luis was certain it was Sheridan. He even got the number from the phone company and called back, but he couldn't get through.
Mama, don't get mad at me for saying this, but, are you sure it was Antonio calling?
Yes. He said it was Antonio.
Maybe it was someone else named Antonio, like a telemarketer or something.
No, Miguel, I know the sound of my own son's voice. It was Antonio.
It just doesn't make any sense. You know, how could Antonio be on the same phone call as Sheridan?
I don't know.
Maybe you and Luis wanted to hear their voices so much that you imagined it.
No, mijo. It was Antonio. And he's coming home.
I know you're gone, Sheridan. But I can still feel you here with me. Mama.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You got enough food to feed an army. What is all this?
Have you forgotten it's Christmas? Besides, I have a feast to prepare, and this is going to be the biggest celebration we've had in a long time.
Oh. Corn husks, masa. Come on, you making tamales?
Mm-hmm.
She haven't made tamales in years.
Well, they were Antonio's favorite.
Mama. And what's all this? Oh, it's the ingredients for creme brulee, the Sheridan's favorite dessert.
I know. I was hoping... I am praying for a miracle, son.
Mama.
Luis, I am trying to put as much energy as I can into showing my faith. Antonio will be home for Christmas, and I'm praying that Sheridan will come back to us, too.
Mama. Mama, we've got to stop doing this. I want to believe in what you're saying. I want to think that Sheridan is coming back. She's not.
Well, how do you explain last night's phone call, Luis?
You know, maybe we both wanted to hear their voices so badly we imagined them. I don't know. What I do know is it wasn't real.
You told me last night that you were certain you heard Sheridan's voice.
Yeah.
Now tell me, Luis, would you ever mistake Sheridan's voice?
No.
Well, then
No,
I wouldn't ever mistake Antonio's voice. He said his name.
Mom. Well, I mean, how could it possibly be? How could it possibly be that Antonio and Sheridan were on the call together? Mama. couldn't have been Antonio and Sheridan on the phone. Why would they be together? How could they be together?
I don't know. Not everything can be explained logically. But what I do know is that I heard Antonio on the phone last night. And there's no doubt in my mind that he is coming home. Now, I'm going to light another candle for your brother. And I intend to keep one lit morning and night until he comes home. What about you, son? Will you light a candle for Sheridan? Will you light that candle for Sheridan?
No, Mama. Can't. I have to start accepting that Sheridan is gone and that she's not coming back. And you have to start accepting that Antonio's not coming back either.